Hello and welcome back to Scatterbrook Farm Garden Designs. Hope you're all well, all happy decorating your farms. And I hope you all enjoyed Phoebe's stream last night. For those of you that joined Phoebe in her live stream, it's all good fun and games. Right, where do I start? Okay, I've had quite a lot of feedback on this particular design that I've done. Quite a few people have said that they absolutely love it, but they just don't know where to start. You know, with a design like this, there's so much going on. Where do they start? Well, as I said in my other videos, all my designs are done in squares and rectangles. So you pick a focal point for a main feature, and then you add squares, rectangles, and you put the designs in those areas. So for argument's sake, you start off with the motel in the corner there. So once you've built around that, then you can add the creamery to the next to it and some apple trees at the back. So you make that quite cozy there in that area. Then you've got this front area. So you do another design there with the water feature and the rocks and the logs and everything. Next to there, you make the bench, the little bench area. And before you know it, that one, that large square area there is complete. Then what you do is you move on to the boat area. So I've used those wooden toilets there to make it's just something different. Make an entrance for the boat. And then you put the slabs and the flowers around that. And once that's done, so there's the large rectangle. So it goes from this style here all the way along to there. So you concentrate on that area there and with the wooden fence. I've run out of wooden fence to go up this side here because obviously I use it for other designs. And then you've obviously got the little barn area. That's another square there, look, you see? And you do that. And then you've got the back garden there with the feature in there. And when you've done all these squares and rectangles and you've done all these, designed all these areas, they all join up together to make a wonderful, wonderful large garden. And as you can see, it's really effective when all the gardens are all joined together to make one big feature. So even though you're making one feature, that feature is incorporated with another feature and so on and all the way through. So that's how it's made. Now somebody has said to me, don't rip it all down. It's such a shame to take it all down after all the hard work. But I'm doing so many different designs that I just, I wouldn't have the stuff to do it and I wouldn't have the room. Somebody said, could I add to it? Could I add some more features? Well, you can just keep adding and adding little, different ideas. And this is where I come into the picture. I can, oh, my dog's growling again, spotted a cat. Molly. So, in my videos, when I do different features, this is what I'm saying. Like a garden like this, you can add that feature into your design. So what I've decided to do is I quite like a copse or a woodland area, and the thought of a mystery river or a stream running through the middle of the woodland. So it's like a mystery, the water sort of disappears into the bank. It's coming out of an outlet in the far bank. So what I've done is this. Now I've added on to the last feature that I'd done, which stopped there where the back garden was. and I've added a double woodland area. Now, as you can see, the paths and everything lead to everywhere. So you can walk freely around, you know, around the woodland. And what I've done is I've used the mine shaft, which is covered, and I've used the mine shaft as a spring. And that is the water outlet. Obviously, because water's got to come from somewhere. So by covering it up, I've used it as a spring area, and that's where the mystery water and the brook weaves its way down through all the woodland area with the log there, the tree fallen down, and it comes all the way down and goes under the bridge. And then it goes underground. So the whole effect there is done in that one square, added on to the back garden. So when you zoom out and look at the whole effect, there's another part of it, and this is what I was saying the other day in the other video. If you were to do a whole farm like this, all beautiful features with machines added and things like that, look how beautiful that farm will look. But just by adding that woodland area with a mystery brook running down through and up under the bridge, a little bit of wooden fence around there, and again the path just sneaks around the back of the trees. So I mean, obviously the path doesn't go all the way around the trees, but it leads to the imagination. Oh, where does that path go? Same as the little brook. You know, wonder where that goes. Look where it wiggles its way all through and it's really inviting. Even, you know, the other side of the fence there, some mud path. So you can imagine, you know, the kids running all around here and playing, and they jump over the fence and they're playing down by the river, throwing stuff into the river. It just adds to the imagination. And obviously you've got a little bench here, some trees there that are, I've just put a little bit of red in there, otherwise it's just too green. But it's just that little wooded area with some apples and a bench that you can go and sit down there with a pathway around with some roses around. So just those two little features there added onto that, all of a sudden expands it, and it just looks really, really nice. I had to get some blackberries the other day for me task on my other farm, so unfortunately I killed those and I can't revive them. I can only cut them down. So yeah, it's all about building and building on top of building on top of building on, you know, and just expanding. Rather than just getting a feature and putting it here. So you go from that feature all the way across here to here. They're all linked, which makes a complete farm unit. If I could show you, I mean, if I did a quick one now, let's just, where's the flower shop? You see, everything's just put everything's all put down here, look, for designing and for you guys. Right, there's the flower shop. So if we put the flower shop, say, let's put it there. So we're gonna make a little feature now with the flower shop, just to add on into that area. So what we can do, we can get some flowers. We can go 1, 2. Oh no, we got, yeah, one more. Then we use some slabs. So we use, rather than use black slabs, we want this little feature to stand out on its own. So we use some white slabs. Now this is pretty basic. I'm just showing you how you can add on like that. I wonder if we got, how many roses have we got? I'm going to pinch some from over here. See, this is what happens when you haven't got enough stuff. But as long as I can show you how I do each design and incorporate each design. So what we're going to do, we're going to get these there, and we're going to run that one along there, all the way along. Now, instead of going up there, I'm going to extend it to there. And what I can do then is that will go exactly and square that off to there. Now that frees this little area up to put something else. So we could put that one there. We could have one of those, turn it that way. Turn him that way there. Let's have a rock. We got another one of those. Yeah, we got 3 of them. So we put that one there. So as you can see, I mean, this is just quick, off the cuff, just add in a flower shop just in front of the little wooded area there. You know, you can put whatever flowers you want, whatever slabs that you want around, whatever decoration you want around, but that's just giving you an idea of how you can just add to your farm designs and how it expands. So then you've got this area here. You know, so there's room there for another feature, and when you've done a big square there, that adds to this feature, and then all of a sudden it all goes together. So now as you zoom out, the flower shop, look, goes in with the bench at the back there, the roof matches the fence, and it all goes together. I mean, you know, you could keep going. If you've got animal pens, you've got the flower shop there. You know, you could just put, that there, and I'm just doing this quickly for you guys just to see. You see? And you just add that there. There's another square area. You know, you could chuck a few hay bales in there, or continue these roses around the outside. So you could put the roses from there all the way along, keeping it square right out here and back up to those there, and then put some hay bales in that gap there. You know, it does take a bit of time, but when you're decorating, always work in areas. Just always work in squares and rectangles. Like I say, just a little flower shop there. It's easy for me because I can just sort of place a shop and just think, well, I'll put that there, that there, that there, and that'll look okay. You know, if I spent a bit more time at it, then I could really boost it up and really make it super duper around the shop. But this is just basically showing you how you add things to the designs. So yeah, the wooded area. Now, rather than just having one wooded area there, I've added a second one on the right hand side there. So it just gives it that lovely, you know, when you walk up the muddy path in between, it just gives you that lovely entrance going between the 2 trees out into the back up to the spring. So I thought I'd just do this video for you guys because I know you enjoy watching the videos. Pass it on with all your friends. I think I'm now up to 96 subscribers. So we're getting there. We're getting there. As long as I'm helping you guys out and you're all happy with your designing. But yeah, really, really nice. I put those raspberries around there with the apple tree at the end. You're just using the stuff that I've got just to keep it all compact. And then obviously before I take it all down, I'll do a few designs for you guys and then take it all down and restart again on other designs. But what I'll do is I'll centralize that for you guys so you can take a screenshot. The trees themselves, you've got the dark green leafy trees and the leafy trees mixed in with some conifers and that lot. You just mix those to how you want. The only thing I haven't done with the big wood there is you can see the trees are blowing in different directions, but you can sort of turn those. The one on the right, I think they're all going the same way, look. But doesn't that look pretty with the little brook running down through and then disappearing under the bridge? You know, you don't really want a river and then the water just stops in the middle of nowhere. You know, because it's obviously coming down from the spring, it's weaving its way down through the woodland area, and then it sort of, your imagination is saying, look, it's going under the bridge, it's going underground into another, you know, into cracks into the ground and that, and it just disappears, just all with the imagination. So when you're designing, first and foremost, when you're designing, try to imagine that you're actually there. You're actually there, walking around that feature, so you get a better idea of what things should look like or could look like. You know, just simple things, like I said, the mud path over the fence there. You know, you can just imagine the kids there sort of jumping over, and it's all muddy there because they sort of, you know, they all hang around together there, throwing stuff into the river, and then they climb in on the log. Just in imagining in real life what's happening. And if you do it right, you'll get the rewards. You know, if you place it out in a certain way, you will get the best out of your designs. Like I said, I'm missing fence there because I've had to use the brown fence to go there. So there's only so much you can do with stuff that you've got. But if you want me to do any designs, if you're struggling, I know there was a guy on Phoebe's live stream last night. He's only been playing it for 2 months. We had a little look at his farm. He's got quite a lot of trees and bushes everywhere. Once they're cut down, once he's got the area, then I can do a personal video for that viewer and start off his farm with some really wonderful designs. You know, even at low level, I can do, you know, designs for all you guys that are low level, and I can do, as you can see, I can do advanced for high levels. I mean, this is using stuff that I've got on this farm, and this is only level 59. So if you can imagine the sort of stuff that I'm going to have if I was level 100, you know, you could make the designs even better again. But let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you enjoy all my videos. And again, like I said, the comments that you're putting down are really, really nice, and they do mean a lot. You know, there's I do work hard for you guys, and I know at the end of the day it's only a game, but I do enjoy designing. That was my job. And if I can pass all my designing knowledge onto you guys to make your farms look really, really nice. And to be absolutely honest, when you've got a farm looking like that, every time you go on the game, you're going to feel happy. You're going to be, you know, really, really, it's just nice. Because not only are you just looking at a farm, you're imagining yourself walking around it and visiting all the different areas. So that's it, guys. Another design water feature or brook. That's my friend Jono just messaged me, just saying he just watched Phoebe's live stream. He couldn't make it last night. This is what I get, you know, people are messaging me and asking me if I can do certain designs for them, and I can help them out. So, until the next video, stay safe, everybody. Happy designing, hit the subscribe button, pass on with all your friends, and we'll see you in the next video. Till then, cheerio.